the point of departure. Ananda, if you wish to bring your seeing, hearing, feeling, and knowing into line with the Tathagata's absolute eternity, bliss, self, and purity, you should first pick out the root of birth and death, and turn its worldly falseness back to its unworldly, profound nature until it is subdued and reverts to basic bodhi, and then use this pure nature as the causal mind ground, that is, as the point of departure, to perfect your practice and realization of the fruit ground. This is like purifying muddy water in a clean container. Left unshaken in complete calmness, the sand and mud will sink to the bottom. When the clear water appears, this is called the first suppression of the intruding evil element of passion. When the mud has been removed, leaving behind only the clear water, this is called the permanent cutting off of basic ignorance. Enlightenment is pure and unmixed, and its manifestations are not of the nature of klesha, but are in accord with the immaculate virtues of nirvana. Looking into the roots of klesha to find the sense organs suitable for meditation. What is the second decisive factor? In your determination to develop the Bodhi mind and to advance boldly along the Bodhisattva path by relinquishing everything worldly, you should look closely into the origin of klesha, caused by your basic ignorance and developing discrimination, and see who creates and endures them. Ananda, in your cultivation of Bodhi, if you do not inquire into the root of klesha, you will never know how and where the organs and sense data are turned upside down. If you fail to understand this, how can you overcome them to win the Tathagata stage? Ananda, if a man who is good at untying knots does not see them, how can he undo them? And you have never heard that the void can be unfastened, for it has neither form nor shape, and is not like a knot that can be untied. But your eyes, ears, nose, and tongue, as well as your body and mind, are the 6 decoys which a thief uses to steal the treasures of your house. For this reason, since the time without beginning, living beings in this world have always been interlocked in time and space. Hence, you are unable to leap beyond the material world. Ananda, what is this realm of time and space? Time means duration, and space, location. You know that the 10 directions are in space, and that the past, present, and future are in time. There are 10 directions of space and 3 aspects of time. All living beings owe their bodies to illusory time and space, which are interwoven within them and continue to affect them. Although there are 10 directions, the worldly man recognizes only the east, west, south, and north as cardinal points, but disregards the intermediate ones and the zenith and nadir, which he considers as unimportant. The entanglement of the 3 times with the 4 cardinal points, that is 3 by 4, or of the 4 cardinal points with the 3 times, that is 4 by 3, results in the constant 12. Allowing for the change and transformation of discriminative thoughts occurring thrice to cover the past, present, and future, this constant is increased from 1 to 10,001 and 1,000 to cover the whole field of activity of each of the 6 sense organs, its maximum sum of merits, that is, its potential function, being represented by the number 1200. Ananda, now measure the potentiality for merit of each organ. For instance, your eyes can see things in front and on both sides, but nothing behind you. Its incomplete field of activity represents only 2/3 of the maximum, that is, only 800 merits. As to your ears, their field of activity includes all the 10 directions. A sound is heard whether near or distant, while silence is registered as being boundless. Hence, this organ earns the full 1200 merits. The function of your nose relies on in and out breaths, which lack a common point of contact, hence it earns only 800 merits. When your tongue propagates mundane and supramundane wisdoms, though language is restricted, the meaning is inexhaustible. Hence, this organ registers all the 1200 merits. When your body feels that it is touched, the feeling exists when there is touch, but vanishes in its absence. Hence, your body has only 800 merits. As intellect embraces both the mundane and supermundane of the past, present, and future in the 10 directions, including all the worldly and saintly, without limits, you should know that this organ earns the full 1200 merits. Ananda, as you now wish to go against the samsara current of desire, you should revert to the very organ from which it flows until you reach the state beyond birth and death. Therefore, you should look into the 6 functioning organs and see which one is consistent or not, is deep or shallow, and is all-penetrating or deficient. If you find the all-pervading organ, you should turn back its karmic flow so that it accords with its penetrating quality. The difference between realization by means of this penetrating organ and that through a deficient one is comparable to that between a day and an eon. I have now revealed to you the 6 organs arising from your true mind and their respective potentialities so that you can choose the one most suitable to you and advance in your practice.